3, 2, 1, mark. G'day everyone, welcome back to NSL4. This is legendary Snails vs Saunamen game number 3. Check out game number 1 and 2 if you haven't. But Wasabi, we got 3, 2, 1, 0. What's happening?
Well, it looks like the spawns are going to be fabrication in Drone Bay. And like I said earlier, fabrication, in my opinion, no fun, man. No fun. But let's see what Snails can do here. They're power building an armory quickly. You got 2 Marines making their way to Energy Flow, 1 to Plaza. The aliens pushing out, and it looks like they're going to send 2 to Plaza and 1 through Hydro Analysis, 1 through Launch, as 1 comes through Monorail. So kind of route blocking in all directions there. And I feel really bad for Dams because he's about to get it.
Oh, he gonna get it. Yeah, what? But Dams with some great shooting.
Yeah, Dams just owned it, actually. But over here in Plaza, you've got the triple skulks making their way in, able to take down 2 Marines. Can Nietzsche finish off King Yo? No.
The body count. So, that was an intense couple of first engagements.
Marines winning that first engagement is a big deal. Ray is going to power run his way up to observation right now. Lolnik hears him coming, starts spitting his way out there. Nate and Llama going to get in position here to pounce on Ray if he decides to come in. Lolnik actually sacrificing himself up here, throwing himself as a shield, trying to heal these guys, and they kill Ray, which is going to be a big win for them, but Dams is coming up from behind.
And loving the Gorge play from Lolnik at the moment, keeping that Skulk team healed up and ready to fight. Can Dams pull off another 2 versus 1 kill? I don't know. Llama's taking a bit of damage, using the pillars to try and close the distance. No, yeah, he's definitely faced.
That was probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
We're now going to chill here in the club for a second, rocking to the music, as Nietzsche is getting chased after. Blood all over the floor. Will's coming in.
Such a beautiful map. Oh. This is what Corey's art direction on these maps. He's all about having variety in the visual experience. I mean, you can go to something like Gravity Control and then go over to something like Club, and it's just such a change. It's so visually compelling. Is that a good word? Compelling. Hey, all right, man, I get it. You don't have to say it. Jeez, Wasabi.
Infestation spreading down to Monorail, but you got 2 Marines over here. Dams is going to make his way into Monorail as Ray is in water treatment with Nate kind of stalking him a little bit. I'm thinking he's going to let him through so he can go and hit Energy Flow, which looks to be exactly what's happening.
Love the use of Cloak there. I mean, it's not just about getting into combat, it's also about sneaking and avoiding combat to achieve some greater objective, which in Nate's case seems to be scouting the Marine base, checking out what's going on in there.
Oh, Rayos catches him right away.
Down
goes the commander, no med packs, and the Marines are going to be forced to come back. He's going to try to get... Oh, and that was really unfortunate.
He just got totally shut down.
Wow.
Oh, dear. That's the value of mines, ladies and gentlemen. Use them. I mean, if you think they're effective in comp games, you should see them in pub games. Because you're going up against a pubber like me, I'm not even looking for the bloody mine. And trust me, Nate was looking for mines. So use your mines.
Lolnik has dropped a tunnel here in Gravity Control. So we've got cross tunnels between observation and gravity to help defend those exterior res nodes. Infestation starting to get spread to Hydro Analysis as well. But the Marines are doing kind of a good job right now. They got that phase gate up over in Launch Control, which is allowing them to hold the 4 res nodes. And Heracles just doing some serious damage here, and Lolnik better be careful.
Oh, Lolnik down. That is a dick. I mean, someone get the shock paddles, but I don't think it's going to help. He's dead. Game over.
Yeah, now Heracles is going to come and go straight for that tunnel. He knows it's probably a cross tunnel connecting, as a lot of the premier level teams don't necessarily do base tunnels. They use these cross connects. And look at that. This big jiggling thing on the ground is taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's dead.
So not only are you going to... go ahead.
The alien team just pouring in there just slightly too late. They're probably not going to lose out here, suffer from the loss of that tunnel immediately, but they will in time because they're not going to be as mobile. Big combat happening on both phase gates right now.
You know, we saw this last time, and Snails is so good at placing mines all over this map that, you know, on Veil, they were on corners, on walls you wouldn't necessarily expect, and they were really effective in the early game to allow them a lot of advantage to protect their expansion and res. You can see the same thing kind of going on here. Nete taking down Wilf and allowing Monorail to get its infestation really going now.
And right now, I mean, with the shutdown of that phase gate in Monorail, the map has opened up for the alien team. That triangle phase gate was always going to be a little bit aggressive at this stage of the game, and has been proved so. But the map has definitely opened up, because with that triangle phase down, it was looking pretty closed for the alien team, and they had the option to go Hydro Analysis Hive Drop. But they'll be happy campers now they've taken that phase out. Not so happy campers, though, that the Grav Control Harvester is getting slammed.
Yeah, you know, Ray and Heracles trying to do what they can. They've bought a lot of time here for the infestation to retreat, for the Harvester to start taking damage. But now they're on the phase gate and launch control. This is going to go down. That's going to eliminate a lot of mobility for the Marines on this map. And that means they're probably going to take down launch control's res before this single Marine dams can do anything about it.
That's far out. The double phase gate loss for the Marine team has just totally shut down their mobility. And it's going to mean there's pressure now on their close extractors in Plaza and in energy flow, and that's a tricky situation. New phase gate up in Monorail. You can tell they recognize this. They need to regain that mobility.
A little bit surprised the commander didn't resist in gravity control, so they lost that. He has more than enough money at 49 res in the bank for the aliens. You can see, you know, we talked about it. They went for shade, and oh my god, he's using a hallucinated hive drop.
Whoa.
To maybe fake out the Marines, as the Marine was right there. They have a phase gate in mono, so they might totally think this is what they're going to do. This could be a strategy play.
That's really cool. I mean, that is seriously cool. I hope that throws off the Marines big time, because that is just such a cool little play that you don't often see. I mean, yeah, love it.
And hydroanalysis goes down. Well, it's a hallucination, so like it only lasts so long, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now they're going to take down Plaza, and the aliens are quickly bringing this back for themselves right now by putting the Marines on the back foot. There is pressure in observation with Wilf. You can see they still haven't dropped a Harvester in launch control or in gravity, which I think is going to be kind of a problem. They've really got to stay on that res. The commander's got to be jumping on that, because that P-res is so vitally important to getting those fades up and even the Onos.
Oh no! Sorry. I know that wasn't quite a wasabi. I'm okay. It was a wailing whimper, wasn't it? Nate needs to be careful. He's engaging two Marines in a room where they've got a pretty good line of sight on him, to be honest. We've got no upgrades out from the Marine team yet. I can't even see an arms ad. Obviously, the reason for that is going for the fast phase gates, because you need the mobility on this map, as we've repeatedly said, though despite having the phase gate between Monorail and Control, the aliens seem to be putting a lot of pressure on the energy flow area, which is not what you'd expect given those phase gates.
Now, the aliens are doing a good job. You know, the phase gate's there, but everybody has to move so far away from it to start putting pressure on the aliens. And when you're just one person defending energy flow, you know, it was unfortunate there. King Yo took down the Skulk that was originally there, but another Skulk and Lurk came in to kill him right at that point. Now double Lurks out here. Nate and Llama over in Gravity. Save Gravity. Yeah, that infestation should reach in time.
The Marines are being so cheeky right now. They're dropping observation and trying to build it. Wilf having a little bit of trouble dealing with Tane. I mean, get up on that high platform and shoot down on him. He manages to kill him. He's not going to be able to push off Nate, I don't think. If he does, it'll be very impressive. But such a cheeky little extractor drop there right outside the alien hive.
Yeah, and both these Lurks are going to be able to power that thing down with the bite. Ray and Heracles come in trying to defend here. And they got to be careful, because this is a nasty little room to combat in. But the aliens are doing a great job of staying on the res. I mean, Lolnik is about to take down Plaza with those mines around it, and that's going to put the Marines onto two res nodes against the aliens 4, as now 3 Marines are pushing observation and maybe even going all the way to the alien hive.
Start a little combat in the home of the alien scum. But very interesting game. Aliens definitely controlling the southwest sort of general area of the map. The Marines attempting to control the northeast corner, but failing in energy flow, but actually succeeding in controlling the southeast corner. So not the expected distribution of force from these teams. Interesting to watch, and again with the cheeky drop right outside the alien hive.
Yeah, these 3 Marines, I mean, that's going to be good for now. They don't really need observation. I'd say keep moving up on the left. And you can see Lulnik is cloaked up here in Plaza. The Marines with that phase gate's going to kind of tend to sway them more to the right anyway. I say why the heck not at this point. Drop the hive in hydroanalysis. You got a Crag, a couple whips here. I mean, they're not really over there damaging anything at all. I mean, you could put it in launch control though and probably be in a much better situation. But I think the Marines are kind of doing themselves a disservice right now.
Base gate is going up in observation. It is up, so good mobility now across the entire eastern side of the map. Although, again, whoa, what? Oh, they've recycled monorail. Have they?
Yes.
What's going on? Yes, okay, it's going down. So, interesting choice there, because they were already struggling to control eastern extractors, and I feel it's going to get even harder.
4 shotguns and a rifle making their way into drone bay right now.
This is a big push.
Wall.
The big push.
Yeah.
Make something happen, Marines. If they don't make something happen, these aliens are just going to distribute all of them out, going to kill phase gate, extractors, who knows what. I mean, these
Rupture. Did I see a rupture?
Maybe. These lurks have good range, though, on these Marines right now. There's not a hell of a lot of cover to fight against. Despite neck of the Phantoms, which is going to totally confuse the Marines, and the Marines are going to be fighting against at least like 8 aliens in here. They're not going to know who to shoot. They're going to get totally cleaned up by time.
I mean, big win for the aliens in that regard.
Whoa.
And the GG comes up. I mean, they know it's over at that point. They took out 3 hallucination fades, and that's unfortunate because I think they were hoping those bullets were going to hit.